So all problems start here, and this is again touching on what Mike was talking about, the idea that all of my system or all of my issues, I don't think, it's the fault of the person that I hired. I think it's my fault that my system didn't have a better way of weeding out B players. So the issue now becomes it's the fault of the system, it's not the fault of the individual. So one of the very first hires that I did, I hired someone, it was almost a little bit like an apprentice, and they came on board and I helped coach them through the process of the way that I run my business. It was one of the first hires that I did. I didn't have an understanding of your A players and your B players, and there is a time and a place for taking on someone on board and mentoring them, but there is a time and a place for it. So this person came on board, and as I worked with them, I got frustrated that they weren't achieving what I set out and thought they should be able to achieve as quickly. Now, that wasn't fair on him, because I've had 10, 15 years experience on him, and then I was expecting him to drop in and operate at my level, and everybody's different. So I started to realise that the issue wasn't that he wasn't able to perform at the level I wanted to. The problem was my system for hiring wasn't right. The problem was my system for training wasn't right. My system for quality control wasn't right. So you need to think in terms of how do I create systems to overcome issues that you think you're having on a recurring basis. So all you need is the right systems, and once you have the right systems, you'll get the right people. Therefore, I think the most important, and it's good that you're here today, and I really hope that you look back on today as one of those turning points for you, where you begin to realise if you're setting up a business, the core, centre, business process system that you need to get down first is the one of hiring, because you can never do it on your own. You have to get someone else to help you. So you need a system to make sure that you hire only A players. So it's all about having the right systems, and if you have the right system for hiring, then you'll get the right people. Once you've got the right people, the rest falls into place. So the idea of A players versus B players. Now B players will make an average system or an excellent system average, whereas an A player will make an average system excellent. So again, a reason for having A players is even if your systems aren't in place, at least get your hiring system in place and make sure that that gets you A players. Because if you can get A players on board, then they're going to lift all of those other systems up.